Hello, this is Dennis Eagle with you, and with me is Sam Fagan and Darlito here in Davao, Philippines. And Darlito is running a school for differently abled young people. It's very successful in what he's doing. We're meeting a real serious need with these young people as they are at more than just a disadvantage of being differently abled. Society has not made provision to help them either. So Sam, business partner, has some questions. Go ahead, Sam.
Well, I wanted to ask, what's the name of your school?
It's a computer Rotary Center for the computer Rotary Center for persons with disability.
Rotary Center for Persons with Disability. But I know you guys, you talk about being differently able, right?
Yes.
That's awesome. And so one of the reasons you're here, if I understand correctly, is because a lot of these kids can't get to school because of there's no ramps, there's no access, and so
that's the problem. That's the problem for our sectors. Is the inaccessible environment, access to education, and access to employment. That is the main problem of the sector right now.
So if you can equip kids to become productive adults, they can work at home with a computer, a laptop, an internet connection, and they can take care of their families and provide and participate in society without having to be dependent on somebody else.
Yes, this is possible. If we give it a chance and if we can access the education, the disability is not the hindrance. If we can access to education and then we are capable and we have a decent employment, that's the time that we can help our families. We can uplift our living condition, and we can also be part of the productive happening in our society.
So how many students do you have here?
Yearly we have 1 visually impaired, 8 hearing impaired, and 10 orthopedically handicapped. This is for training for free because we want to help them to well equip them in IT related works. That's why we really want them to become more effective and more efficient in IT related work. That's why if they given opportunity, they can access in employment like what the Blue Eagle company doing. They really open their door for the opportunity of the persons with disability, which is very effective right now because no need to go out into our home as a typical employment, as a typical worker. Then we can manage by our own time in a home-based work. We can work. We can work by our own. We have our own computers and we have our own connection. We can make our time more effective and efficient.
So you don't charge the students to come go to school here.
No, this is for free.
But so like when Blue Eagle, when you help us with work and we make donations for the school, it allows you to bring more students in and train more people. And you've done several projects with Blue Eagle, right?
There is so many persons with disability are not yet access for this training center because our training center as of now our equipment we buy this equipment by the help of the Rotary last 2002, and now last 2002 we have 15 and as of now we have only 5 computers or 6 computers are running because of the problem of the number one is the computer now are now upgrading. Then our equipment using this is at least 2 or 3 are high-end computers that we are using now. Then if we can cater all the persons with disability in Davao City, I think the problem of unemployment of our sector will already can be will be the unemployment problem. I think if there is an opportunity of this home-based project, we can make our own. We can make our own individual access to this kind of opportunity. We can uplift our economic condition, and we can help also in a progressive society.
So you told me earlier that there are 25,000 plus handicapped or just
Yes.
differently able people in Davao City.
Yes, but for the total, we train from last 2002 up to now, more or less we train, I think, 85 orthopedically handicapped, 50 hearing impaired, and 5 visually impaired. Because we cannot cater all persons with disability here because of this small area, and then of course the equipment itself that we are using are also not enough. That's why first come first serve basis are training.
So with a few more computers and a little bit more space, we've got a willing and perfectly capable workforce that we can help children, we can help people advance in their life. So from a company perspective, from a giving perspective, and a charitable perspective, there's a tremendous opportunity here to empower a lot of people.
Make a wonderful impact, just right here. And then, one more thing I'd like to mention. Carlito himself is differently able, and it sits down in a wheelchair. But say just a word, just real quick about your ping pong.
Okay, I'm not really have a self-pity of myself become a person with disability, but it is an advantage to make my life more effective. I help my fellow persons with disability because I know how hard if you have no education, no employment, very hard. That's why we are really advocating the rights, the individual rights of persons with disability, particular our sector. That's why we are now engaged in employment, we are engaged in sports, we are engaged in other curricular activities, showing to the people and to the world that persons with disability is not the hindrance. Being have a disability is not the hindrance to become more effective, and to show the world that how wonderful is to become alive in this world and helping those other unfortunate brothers and sisters, particular our sector, the disability sector.
So all over the world you have children in need, and all over the world you have individuals that care. Carlito's one of them, and we're glad to have him join us. Thank you.